Hey, besties. Okay, so the next world is Mount Komorebi, and I really enjoy these townies. There's only like three families, but like they actually try to connect each of them in their own special ways, and they actually have like relationships and like sentiments with each other. I think these are like the most well established base sim townies, and they're really kind of messy. So, Kado Akiyama has had a thing with the mother of the Ito household, and there's a lot going on there. You actually see it in his like relationship panel, and they have like a complicated sentiment straight off the bat too, and it's great. I think more sim townies should have more complex relationships if they live in the same world. And they're supposed to be like mountain climby and like general sporty. So I kept Kato really athletic looking. Jenna, I gave her more of like a relaxed fit because she seems more like sightsee, not so much climby activity-y. But the kids, I kept them more like sporty because I'm sure like their father probably drags them along when he like goes climbing and stuff. I wanted them to have outfits that made sense for like those activities. But like the fact that they start off with like sentiments and like history, like I feel like they feel the most lived in terms of townies. Like I would actually play these households, and I never play townie households, which is something that like I used to do in like The Sims 2 and even The Sims 3 sometimes. Like if the storylines were compelling enough and if the Sims had interesting enough relationships, like I would love to play the households for like the older generation games. But I don't think I've ever played a townie household in The Sims 4. Until Snowy Escape came out, like I never played a townie household. But like sentiments and lifestyles and stuff, like it made it feel a lot more lived in, and it helped flesh out some lives enough that I felt compelled to play. And I think the Akiyamas were like my first household that I played with, actually. And then I moved on to the Nishidaki households, and they kind of go really fast because similar to like Sulani Sims, I wanted to keep like whatever cultural garments that they had on because it feels like their culture means a lot to like the grandparents. So I didn't really want to change them too much. I just like changed the colors and stuff so that they looked a little bit better, and like gave them skin details and like changed their makeup. But Sachiko, I'm pretty sure, is close to Megumi Ito, who had like that complicated past relationship with Kato, and like so they were all connected in one way or the other. And Kaori is supposed to be like secret love interest to Kiyoshi, who's Megumi's son. They just feel more like messy and like lived in, you know? I feel like really struck a good balance with Mount Komorebi Sims in terms of them like the Sims looking good and also having like meaning and purpose in life and history. And I think that was really cool. And I kind of wish that like a lot of the older Sims townies could get like a fraction of this sort of like organized life. And for Kaori, because Sims that live in Mount Komorebi, when they go to school, like they automatically have school uniforms, and I've sort of like carried that out throughout like every other worlds. So I gave like all the teens like a school uniform outfit and then like a regular one, and I think I gave Megami's daughter in the next household school uniform too. But basically I gave her 2 outfits, one that reflected more of her like chill creative side, and one was just like a school uniform. And I moved on to the Ito household, and Naoki is a like salary person, so I kept him really like formal. And Megami is supposed to be like a famous skier or something, famous winter sports person. So I wanted to give her like a better look because she is famous. I'm sure she would look quite nice. And none of the Mount Komorebi Sims are ugly, so like they just need help in terms of like accessorizing and stuff, like hair, skin details. Like nothing about them needs to be like fundamentally changed. I think they did like a really good job with making the Sims. And then fan favorite Kiyoshi, like I wanted to give him a bit of love because I know like everybody loves him, and for good reason. Like I think he's like the best looking Sim in the pack, at least like male Sim. He is a teenager, so I wanted to keep him very like teenagery. And I didn't give him a school uniform for whatever reason, but I gave him like a chill outfit. And then Nanami, she's just like a child, but since she came with a school uniform outfit on, figured I'd keep that and then give her like a more casual outfit too. And I just changed everything to be like pink, and her like casual outfit is actually red base. And the screenshots, I love the screenshots. I took the screenshots in like that park in Mount Komorebi, and it's such a pretty world with like such pretty Sims. I really love that world and the pack in general. Like I think it came with so many interesting things that you can definitely replay it and find new and interesting things to do, and like new and interesting Sims to meet and stuff. I had a lot of fun as per usual. Let me know what you guys think of The Sims, if you have any like suggestions or anything. But yeah.